Okay, hey everybody, this is Steve with Improbable Wargaming. We're here with Mr. Jack Harpster himself from Art of War.
Hi.
What are you bringing to play?
All right, so I got the Grey Knights today. They've been an army I've been having a lot of fun with. I took them to WTC, took them to ATC, and they got a big buff in the most recent Munitorm Field Manual. Got a whole bunch of points back, so I get to play with a lot of the cool strike units. They get to run around the board, sticky objectives, and just make my life a little bit easier.
Very nice. And then I'm going to bring Harlequins, which are also very fast. Not as tough, but we'll see what we can do today. I'm playing them in horde mode with vehicles, so it's as many vehicles as I possibly can. At least in 9th edition, I really never played with the bikes, and now we get to play with the bikes.
Yep.
It's pretty exciting.
Very fast, though. Very fast. Get to go all over, and then you got a lot of units in there ready to score all the points.
Yeah.
And hit me. I hear you have devastating wounds.
We do. It'll be fun. But I've already rolled my fake dice. They're right here for us to pull as we need, and then now we're just ready for the roll-off.
Absolutely. So do you want to go first or you want to go second here?
Honestly, I don't know. Harlequins feel good second, but I'll take whatever I can get.
Yeah.
How about you?
I don't care. Fine. All right. Looks like you're going first. Do you want to show everybody how we are how we're set up?
Let's switch it up and
go over to the top down.
Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to see what I'm going to do.
Yep.
Draw
I
cards.
have some scout moves.
Yep. Do your scout moves.
So I got 2 Terminator bricks set up here, 2 strikes, and I got a Calidus up here. Not a lot of units to work with, and that is okay. That's how the Grey Knights like it. So these guys are just going to scout move back here to remain safe behind their walls.
Yep.
And these guys are going to scout move back behind this wall as well, so you can't shoot them. No shooting them for you.
Gotcha. And before anybody, wonders what we're playing, I'll grab that real quick. We're doing Search and Destroy as our deployment zone, so we've got our quarters, and then we're going to be doing Take and Hold, so it's going to be up to 15 points that we're scoring, and then Chilling Rain, so there's no effects going on. We're just going to get to play the game and not worry about any extra stuff.
Sweet. Yep, right. Table quarters, 5, 10, 15 for holding objectives.
Yeah, so I pulled Extend Battle Lines and Storm Hostile Objective.
Okay, well, you can't get Storm Hostile on the first battle round, so that helps you, because I don't think you could have gotten that one.
No, that would have been a far harder one to do, but Assassination.
Assassination, you technically can do on turn 1, but it is going to be tough.
Yeah,
I have a character, 2 Librarians, 1 buried in each of these squads, and a Calidus as far away from your army as is feasible.
Yep, so we're not really going to be able to do that at the moment, so I'll have to decide what I want to do with it later. Yep. Okay, so here we go for some movements.
Just keep in mind,
yes, sir.
You can pull 3 of my units off the board at the end of your turn and deep strike them back down.
There's nothing, that just seems totally cool.
Yeah, no, it's a fun rule. It's a very fun rule.
I got you. So we got 14 inches of movement. We are definitely going to try to use that. And these guys are moving 5, but they can teleport.
They can teleport, or they can auto advance 6, and then 1 CP I can still shoot, if that's the thing I want to do.
I got you.
The Librarian's Brain Blast ability, Vortex, that one is not a shooting attack, so I can do it. There's no restrictions. I can do whatever I want with it. And it does a significant amount of mortals.
That just sounds scary already.
It is. Okay, so
I'm going to pull up here.
Okay, scooting down the flanks.
Maybe a little bit. We'll see what trouble I get into.
Do you have any kind of reserves?
That's actually an excellent question. I did forget to mention it. Fugan and his boys are in reserve.
Just in strategic reserve, walking off the side?
Yeah, I guess that'll be the way we're playing it. What the heck?
Sweet. I've got Drago and a unit of 10 Terminators in Deep Strike, ready to come down and get that +3 to charge.
I gotcha. Well, we're just going to ride the wind and go all the way over here.
Sounds good.
Figured you like hearing that old terminology.
Oh yes, I played Harlequins back when they were a real, like not a real army. Sorry, whoops. I'm sorry. I meant not an army that was just a different flavor of Aspect Warrior.
That's hilarious.
No, the thing that annoys me about the book is that they are just a different flavor of Aspect Warrior.
They really are.
But back when they were their own codex, I used to play them.
I gotcha. How risky? We're just gonna take a chance here.
Okay, I'd like to hear it.
Okay, so we were gonna get some boys out of the boat.
Get some boys going.
Yep, and then we'll see what we can do here. And then I think for now the sniper will just come out of the boat up here while we're thinking about that.
Okay.
And we will go from there.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so this unit's going to come over and toe tap in.
So this is a unit of 5 dudes?
There's 5 dudes and a character.
And a character. So we're looking at Troop Master there?
Yep, Troop Master's hanging out, helping out. So that's
swell.
The plan. And we'll pull that out of the way. Boom.
Okay. And you pull that marker off the boat. Sweet.
Yep, and then I don't know how aggressive I really want to be on this first turn.
What's the worst that could happen, right?
Flamethrower it off the board.
Oh yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, I think I'm wondering how. We're just gonna shift a couple things. I don't think I'm gonna be overly aggressive. We're gonna test our luck. No, we're not gonna be that crazy. We're gonna do. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
That's it. We're just we're not going to do anything too crazy. I got to double check on the extend battle lines and make sure I'm not missing anything. I can.
You have it.
Perfect.
You have it for 5. You need to control your home objective and at least one of the center objectives.
Perfect. So we'll put the 5 points down, and then we'll toss this away for an extra CP.
So talk to me about the defense on these Star Weavers, the bikes, not the Star Weavers, the Sky Weavers.
Okay, so the bikes are a 4-up invulnerable save, T4, and 3 wounds. And they've got melee, which is strength 5, AP 1, 2 damage. And then, of course, they've got their, oh my goodness, my haywire cannons, which are 2 shots.
Are they -1 to hit at all?
No, not unless I make them
like 3 wounds apiece?
3 wounds apiece.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm debating what my teleports are going to be if this is the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn. I'm up to 2 CP, going to 3 now.
So I'm going to go to 2, but before I can see my cards, I have to decide who's leaving the board.
Yes.
So the squad that's going to stick in my home objective is definitely going to stay, and I think all 3 of the other squads are going to depart.
Okay.
And they might go back where they started, but they're going to leave the board as of now, and they'll be back. Then I get to draw my cards. I don't get to draw cards and then find out what units I needed to pull.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yep. So we're going to pull all these terms.
Yep.
You're not pressuring up enough that the Terminators are going to get boxed out of objectives, and the Calidus is also going to leave.
Whew, everybody took off.
Everybody's out except 1 squad of strikes. I have definitely tabled myself in tournament games where every unit on the board is off, and then back on.
There you go.
Yes. So let's find out what I have to do this turn. Would you like to give that a little cut?
Oh, sure. There you go.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's your deck, so like.
Yeah, I shuffled it, and then you shuffled it. I think we're good.
All right, we've got Area Denial, and we've got Bring It Down.
Ooh, Bring It Down is wonderful for you.
Bring It Down is pretty spicy. I probably would have wanted it in like a turn or 2, but I can still make it work. And Area Denial is quite nice if I want to try to take this away from you. So I have to think about how much I want to do this turn.
Sure.
Right, because I can drop a Terminator unit right on the center objective 3 away from you.
Yep.
Blow them up.
Yep.
And then that's Area Denial. Do I want to do that? I could also drop Strike Marines. Now this objective is sticky, which is good, which means in the future I can pull my unit off of it and put it down.
Yep.
Then we got Bring It Down. So I could drop a Terminator or a Paladin unit right here. This is probably what I'm going to end up doing.
Okay.
And go and try and kill some of those boats.
Sure.
And then pour Storm Bolters into those guys to pick them up. And then, call that a good gold darn day. So you're not wholly within 6 inches. So all I need to do is be wholly within 6, and I'll get the points.
Okay.
And then I just try and blow up a boat or 2. They are going to be 2 victory points apiece.
Yep.
And 1 victory point for doing it as a tactical mission. So we're going to spend. We're basically not doing anything with these boys. You do have reserves, so I have to be a little cognizant of that. So they are going to advance for whatever that's worth, and we are going to put them. Now you can't show up from reserves on my objective.
Yep.
That's it's just too far away from the edge. And I don't want it to just be free to put like a boat. Do they auto advance 6? Well, they auto advance 6 because you have fate dice.
Well, the boats have the rule ride the wind, which is they move at 6 inches automatically.
Okay, so let's take a look at how far they can go. If they go in a straight line, they go 16 plus that. So 20,
14. So they took 2 inches away from us.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so you could fire and fade a boat onto my home objective. I don't know how much I care about that. What's the OC on them?
1.
Okay, we got 1 model on there. That's OC2. That is my objective. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we don't steal objectives with this army unless we kill you off the point, basically.
Fair enough. We are going to drop the Paladin unit 3 inches away from you. Which one is that? It's this one. And so we're going to get Area Denial and Bring It Down. If you throw enough shots into me, I will use I'll use my sigil and I'll hop out of there.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So let's drop down right here. I just need to be wholly within 6 inches of the center to get my my points. I don't think I'm going to kill anything that's too valuable here, if I'm going to be honest with you. But, you know, digging you up a little bit always has its merits.
Sure.
So we're going to go like this and just wind up 3 inches away, all tagging on the objective, because I've heard you're not particularly great at like taking objectives away. I heard you have to kill.
Yeah,
I believe is the phrase.
Yeah, that is
So
sadly the phrase.
We are going to put all of our incinerators on this side so that we can toast up a boat real fast.
Gotcha.
I might not get 2, but I should get 1.
Yeah.
As long as I don't roll bad on the brain blast. But
We
if
can-
I do, what's the worst that happens? It gets melted down into a CP. I can live with that.
Yeah.
So we just have to be 3 away, like that, wholly within 6 of the center. It's not everybody's going to be on, but enough that it's all right. Then we got to put all our other units back down on the board. These strike marines are going to deep strike down on this objective here.
Okay.
Putting a bunch of OC and threatening to sticky it. I'm going to make your Star Weavers charge around the terrain.
Can they be targeted at all, or is it they're not the one? You don't have anything that can make them not targetable, right?
I do, but it costs me 2 CP. It makes it outside 12. If you shoot at them, they can teleport.
That part I'm aware of, but I was gonna shoot Overwatch at them. Is my plan.
Yes, you can Overwatch them.
Okay.
That's fine. I mean, I could technically jump off that, I believe, but I'm certainly not doing that.
Okay, perfect. Well, then I will just Overwatch them to try to give them a little bit of a bloody nose before they bloody nose me.
Fair enough.
So we're gonna automatically hit you once. This guy
With the fusion pistol?
Oh no! We're firing from the sniper, unless I'm incorrect.
Yeah, you just can't see my character. He's here.
No, I'm not shooting your character. This is gonna be these are just triple exploding shots. They're not gonna be the other. So then we just gotta roll these 2 dice.
Sounds good.
And then so he has the ability to make a dice a 6 afterwards.
Yep.
That's the plan. So well,
It's not bad.
not bad. Well,
The full
the
amount.
full 12 will do.
What's the profile on this?
So this is strength 6, AP 1, 2 damage.
Okay, so I will be taking 2 ups against this.
Yep. Yeah.
As cover.
Yeah. No, agreed. But this is just a fun way to try to see if I can do the work.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. It's only 2 damage, so I'd have to at least hit 1. I have to get 2 through to kill 1.
Correct. Yeah. -1 to wound.
-1 to
Your
wound.
strength is higher than my toughness.
That's true. So we've hit. So now we're looking at 4s instead of 3s.
Okay, not bad.
And then Eldari reroll.
They don't rend anymore, which thankfully.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get all these 2s and 3s out of here.
Sweet. And I have cover because my units are obscured by that terrain feature.
Correct.
So this is just 2 ups. Let's see what happens. Okay, looks like you got a guy and a half.
Woohoo!
Okay, that'll sting. There we go. Still hold the objective.
Yep.
Let's continue dropping our bands downs. I think we're going to stage the Terminators here.
Hey, Mr. Martin, thanks for coming and joining us. For everyone who's here, thank you so much for being here. I'll try to chat with you, but we're having a good game and trying to learn as much as I can from this man.
Of course. Whee! So we're going to stick our Terminators in there because they have OC a million, and
Yep.
I highly doubt that 2 bikes are going to run in and kill them.
Nope, that's not the plan.
So from that point, hopefully we can ourselves do a little work.
Going around, so I gotta
What we're
switch.
probably going to do,
There
thank
we go.
you, is we're going to put our Librarian just poking out so
Oh, of
that he
course.
gets within range to blat you.
Yep.
If I take a little shoots back on the crackback, that is just something I need to learn how to live with.
Yeah, we're gonna see what
So
happens.
we're going to take our Assassin, keep her somewhere safe for the future. She's going to zone out Fugan from being able to do anything by being right there.
Okay.
So that Fugan has to show up 9 away, and he would have to be over here.
Understood.
If you make a charge in there, Drago will probably clean you up, and that's
sure.
that's just life. Actually, we're going to do the Protect the Queen maneuver, which is strikes are going to be in that spot,
Understood.
and we're going to keep the Calidus quite safe.
Okay.
If you want to make a charge into the strikes, you certainly can. I'm not going to try and stop. There you go on the objective. It's a complicated army, it really is, because you have so many options at your fingertips at any point in time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
these guys are just going to go, we're going to put, they're not
They're on the-
actually on top.
Understood.
They are just going to go like that to sticky the objective, and the Calidus is going to go here. Final answer.
There we go. I like it.
All right. And it's the shooting times.
It really is.
So that Librarian's going to zap your bikes, and we're just going to see what happens. 2, which
2.
means that it's 2 D3 mortal wounds for a grand total of 4.
Oof. Well, that just kills the bike and puts a wound on another one. So we'll switch that and run around.
And then we're going to fire his Stormbolter at you.
Okay.
2 hits.
Okay.
And no wounds.
Perfect.
All
Okay.
right. I'll take that.
Yeah, it's not. That's not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing.
We'll pull the closest.
All right. The Paladins are going to throw all of their bolters here and 5 incinerators at the vehicle behind them.
Sure. 5 incinerators. Woo.
5, yep. So it's 4. It's 2 per every 5. And then the banner guy can take 1.
Oh, that's why the banner's in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, the banner also gives him +1 OC, which is not a bad roll in and of itself.
Nope.
So we're going to fire the Stormbolters first. You kill the guy, you jerk. So I had 5 dudes plus the character for 6. Now it's just 5.
You know, that reminds me.
two,
You have
three.
to battle shock them because they lost a guy.
Sure, we're
They
good.
pass.
All right, 4 and 5. So these are 2s and 3s. So there we go. Get some 1s in there. And let's go for some 3s. Let's see what we can do. And that is going to be some Stormbolters.
Oh, geez. And this was in the squad right in front of you?
That's in the squad right in front of me.
No worries.
Stormbolters. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, not bad. Just 3 go
Actually,
down.
that was, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Surprise, surprise. So well, we're not keeping the points, so we'll just pull off of it, but we'll keep the fusion pistols.
And I can still choose how to allocate my brain zap. Because,
Yep, no, understand.
It's all the way at the end. So let's fire some incinerators at the boat. Okay, that is going to be a grand total of 15.
That's a lot.
It's not bad. Not bad. Wounding on 4s, so
Yep.
you might not go down to this.
One could hope.
Probably don't, actually. So you might need the Brain Blast to finish you off.
We'll see how good my rolls are.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So 4-ups. Fail all of them, which you tried to do.
I did try. So we're down to 2 wounds.
Yep. So the question is, do I want to bring it down or do I want to vaporize that unit in front of me? I think we're going to try and get the bring it down. We're going to zap the wounded boat, and it is going to kill it for 2 mortal wounds.
Yep, that'll be it. And oh, before I forget, please don't roll well. Thank you.
There you go. So that'll get me bring it down for 3 and area denial for 5.
Nice. Okay, so 8 points for turn 1 for you. Very nice.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to toss both of those to the side, and we're going to go up to 2 CP.
Nice. Okay, so then I'm going up to 3, and then I'm going to draw some cards, and then we're going to figure out what the heck we're doing here.
Tempting target.
Okay, well, pick, and defend stronghold. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the 10-man Terminator on it. It's that one actually.
I'll spend the CP to redraw because this is not a good. Taking a target from people is harder than it should be for Harlequins, but that is just the way it is. Overwhelming force.
Kill a unit on an objective. There are, out of my army, there's only one that isn't on an objective, so just kill a unit. It's easy.
Yeah, well, if you stay put.
Yeah, anyone can do it.
Anyone
no,
can do it.
no, no guarantees on me staying put.
Yeah, if you don't run away, then we have a chance here. So either way, we're going to flip the top down. I'm going to start moving some stuff. Let's see. I definitely need to get that box like we're talking about because this is getting to be tedious.
There you go.
Where is it?
It's right there.
There
you go.
Boom.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay, so I shoot you, you're going to run away, but maybe I want you to run away.
Maybe.
Oh, and then primary time.
Primary, you
We
get
have
10.
2 ticks on primary. If I don't-
So the question is, would you like to move any of your army around my big nasty paladin unit?
That is the question. I didn't get flamed.
And then get flamed, or I miss out of there, or both.
Yeah, for sure. They got a 12-inch range, so we got to be aware of this. And
Yep, all the flamers are up on this side of the unit.
oh, good to know. Good to know.
Yep.
So that helps a lot more. Well, this will still give me a safe bubble to be aware of. As I've always learned from Art of War is measure things,
Yep,
pre-measure.
pre-measure everything.
So we're doing that. Okay, so we don't want to move over there. We want to move things this way. And then we've got your trouble over there.
Yep, and I do have Drago Squad in reserve ready to come out and be a pain.
Yeah, the rapid ingress fun.
Well, they can just drop in and charge, and they
Oh,
need a 6
yeah.
at that point.
True. Okay, so let's just get things moving. We're just gonna fly
Okay.
this way. We're gonna
Sounds good.
fly over here. Yeah, this is the only unit that has OC2 from the Harlequins. So
Oh, sounds good, yeah.
I'm still confused. Well, with that in mind, we'll do. Let's go off the nose. Yeah, so we're gonna place a unit here.
Okay, I'm going to use that to mists, if you're all right with that.
Yeah, whatever Miss does, you do.
All right, so I'm going to take this unit and put it in strategic reserves.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to know.
Sweet.
And they're just on the bottom floor, but we're
And
just setting them up
the
top.
the sporting thing to do,
Yes, sir.
just always warn your opponent before you mists, because people forget about it all the time.
No, we knew you had it, but I just
You have to walk into the center at some point, like
exactly.
Yep. And what that lets me do is that lets me conserve sigil for later in the game.
Which is it can be really key. So
Can be for sure.
especially when you're like, oh, I need to get in your backfield. I don't know why I'm measuring. It's just gonna get on the point anyways.
Yep.
Just for reasons. We can't see nothing. You're doing great about that. The only target I really have is down there. So I guess I'll walk around and look at that.
Yep. Yep.
We're doing a lot of hide and seek.
That is the game plan. So that unit
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, we'll have cover on everybody, and we'll be able to reanimate a model.
Yes, yes.
When you kill him. So I figure whatever guns you get on target, I'm not too concerned if you get like target a couple units down the side.
Yeah.
It's probably okay.
That's the question here. I think with that dumping out its boat, we're just going to do something for her.
Okay. So what are you thinking of for this turn?
That's a great question. I'm trying to decide how I'm going to push on you and try to kill some units, because I feel like you're just going to keep withering me down and then kind of run the board. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can corner you, which is nearly impossible with this army.
Grey Knights are quite good at not being cornered.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm looking at. I'm trying not to overextend myself and give you too many things to kill for free.
Yep.
So that's where I'm trying to decide, and you put me in a really tough spot. So in that regard, so we're going to push up a little bit.
Sounds good.
And then we're going to just.
Can these guys phantasm here?
No. So the only things that can phantasm are infantry now.
It's just infantry, not infantry mounted.
Oh, yeah, and that reminds
I believe
me.
that is correct. Yeah.
Yeah. And that reminds me, she's just over here. I never put her on the board because I forgot.
Yep, the solitaire.
Yeah, we'll just move her up and over into cover back here now.
Sounds good. I will be trying to kill her.
Yeah, I mean, that is the way.
I just need to get a line of sight from a librarian, and he'll blast her into the next dimension.
There you go.
But you're keeping her pretty safe, moving her up the board.
There we go. And then, I think honestly we're just going to see what this can do, because we need to be within 24 inches with a lot of our shuriken cannons. So we won't be able to stack too much in here, but we're just going to... I'm assuming you just won't let me kill him and you'll pull other things.
Yes, I will. I'm actually legally not allowed to pull the librarian.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
The whole bodyguard rule, but that makes it interesting. But the -1 to wound does make it tough. Okay, so we got all that. We're going to try that. I'm playing conservatively and seeing how this goes.
Yep.
Let's see. And then overwhelming force, we already know that. And defend stronghold. The stronghold is...
defend stronghold. That stronghold looks pretty damn defended. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah.
So it just is, can I connect like Drago or something into that? And we'll have to see.
Don't say that.
We'll have to find out, right? Together.
And then together. All right, so let's go here. We're gonna go ahead and start rolling some dice at this point. We'll start with the bike first.
All right. I'm not gonna pop armor contempt or anything like that.
Makes sense. So yeah, and we're just trying to rely on dev wounds really. But either way, hitting on 3s.
Sounds good.
Eldari reroll.
Okay. Yeah, might as well use it here.
And then we're gonna go ahead and it's going to be wounding on 5s and 6s because it's T3.
But devastating ones.
That's what we're hoping for. Well, we got one.
We got one, and elf reroll. So, just one.
And that's 3 damage.
3 damage. That's going to kill a guy.
Whee!
Whoop. He'll be back.
Yes, he will. Now that we're done with that, we will go ahead and shoot our boat behind it. 6 shots coming in from shuriken cannons.
Sounds good.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, 3s with an elf reroll.
Yep.
And
and then we'll just put those in.
Yep, because sustained. Seems pretty damn good.
That made up for it.
Yep, and then wounding on 3s.
Yes, sir.
And then these are going to be 2-ups.
These, it's AP1, 2-ups for you.
And I have cover. So we're going to take 2 damage.
Yeah. So there we go. And then we'll go ahead and we'll finish out with... Yeah, we'll just do the shuriken cannons and we'll finish out with the high strength pulse.
The big damage shots.
Okay, everything hits.
Pretty damn solid.
2. And then 3s.
Okay, not bad. You might... We're going to see if you can get that one guy, and you do. He's down.
Woohoo! There we go, perfect. I didn't want to waste a higher strength shot into him.
Absolutely, but now you get to
2 shots.
Shoot that shot.
Both hit.
And you've used your wound reroll, so if you roll any 1s, they're just going to sit.
That's right. And
which you do not.
We do not. This is AP3.
AP3, which is going to make down to AP2?
So yeah, it'll be down to AP2 with cover.
With cover. So still 4-ups. If I had armor contempted, I would get 3-ups off this, but I need my CP. I have it allocated for next turn for the 3-inch deep strike, and re-rolling Drago's charge if I need it.
Gotcha.
So we're just going to see how many 4s I can pass, which is 1.
Yep, and it's 4 damage. So
that's okay. That's going to pick a guy up. So I lost 3 guys. Luckily, this unit does reanimate guys, so hopefully we can start to turn a little bit of that damage faucet off.
Oh, for sure. And then at this point, we are just going to be wrapping up the turn because there's nothing else to really do. We're going to get our defend stronghold for 3 VP.
Sounds good.
We didn't storm a hostile objective, so there's just nothing we can do about that.
Yep.
And we move on with our lives.
Okay, so I have a unit of Terminators in reserves. I would really like to get a Terminator back. And if I pick those Terminators up, they do not get their model back. So we're going to probably leave them there.
Okay, so that's actually kind of a good thing. It kind of keeps you Okay, I
That's
like
right.
that.
We're going to pick up the Calidus. We're going to pick up these Strike Marines.
How much CP are you at?
I'm going to go up to 2.
2.
Those Strike Marines over there are going to stay because they are about to sticky that objective.
Oh, sure, sure.
So this objective is sticky. I will still score it.
Okay.
And we're going to see what the cards of fate deliver to me. So I'm up to 2 CP. We got Cleanse, which is pretty easy to do, and no prisoners, which hopefully we can get for a decent amount.
I think so. I think you will.
Okay. So I do like the plan of just deep striking back down here, giving you another 10, clearing unit. The character's another unit, and then either a unit, something in here, just shooting a bunch of this to death.
Yeah, that seems like the way.
And just continuing to score our points, continuing to do our stuff without having to really do anything right now, and try and just pick away resources, play for the long game.
Sounds like
we
the way to go.
are going to get a model back over here.
Okay.
So
nice.
I could bring Drago down. The question is, do I want to do that?
Yes, that's a good question.
So I have a model here.
I mean,
it'd be pretty easy.
We're only in turn 2, so you got some time to think.
Absolutely. It would be pretty easy to pick up the remaining Starweaver or Skyweaver and then a Starweaver. Probably not going to get to the Void Weaver, although I could potentially. And just do a little work here. Let my Terminator unit take a little bit more damage. Reanimate another guy. And
I did forget one thing, but it doesn't matter. Void Weavers, when they hit you, they cause battle shock, but it doesn't matter because in your command phase it would drop off anyway, so we don't worry.
That's true. And I also have a second unit on there, but that is a definitely good thing to keep in mind.
Yep.
If you shoot them first, you force me to like choose whether I want to pop Armor Contempt on them or whatever.
Yep.
So I do have Cleanse, and I have a unit over there that can do it.
Yep.
I'm probably just going to pop a unit down right here.
Understood.
And just try to get my no prisoners up to 5. Get my Cleanse for 3, and probably just pass the turn back to you.
Seems like the way it's going.
Yep. So we're
going
gonna
patty cake.
Absolutely. So no need to do anything on a turn in which you don't have to.
Yep.
Which is a good thing to keep in mind. So we do want to keep Fugan off of my home objective again, so we're probably just going to deep strike in the same spot. Actually, we're going to reverse it.
Reverse it?
Uno, we're going to flip it down and reverse it.
I love it.
Because I don't really know if the bikes want to come tango with 5 Strike Marines.
Here's a question for you, too, though. Like, so can Fugan rapid ingress when he's in reserve versus deep strike?
Yes.
Okay.
So you could show up right here.
Okay.
That's totally up to you.
Sure, sure.
You can probably do some amount of damage to the strike squad, but hopefully...
Not if I'm back here and can't see him.
No, but then on your turn you could walk up.
That's true. I could walk up.
So
that's
if
a
that's
good point.
Now the one thing is they can miss if you get within 9.
Yes.
So if you move up to shoot, they could leave. They could do stuff.
Sure, but I can't let you just tease me out of the game.
Correct. So we are going to move some of this nonsense around.
So I have to think while you're doing that then.
All right. So we just want to make sure that we get
Here we go.
our storm bolters down this line, because I would like to pick this up and do some amount of damage to the boat. It's possible I just need to kill the Skyweaver, and then that's it. We just sit.
It's definitely points.
Definitely is the points. So what we don't want to do is get shot by your whole army for no reason. So we're going to walk over, just get what looks like some amount of storm bolters pointed down range, and then we're going to take the unit out on the little adventurous path like this, so that I am not on the objective. These guys are going to just jump inside that ruin on the objective. So it is sticky, and that's OC a lot. We will get, looks like 1 flamer and 5 storm bolters shooting here. Okay. And if that doesn't kill you, then there is a ready and waiting. So we are going to make sure we're out of that guy's line of sight when we come back down.
Yep.
And we're going to spend a CP to be 3 inches away.
Yep. Understood.
So
and then I think I'm gonna just do it and rapid ingress as well, just over here.
Yep. So well, this unit does get to
Yeah.
come down and have a say about things.
No, I know, I understand.
So we are going to do that. We're just going to stay with enough OC on the objective to take it away from you if I don't kill you.
Yep.
Although we are going to attempt to kill you.
I think you'll probably be successful, but we'll see.
We shall see. So we're going to put all the incinerators probably into that unit, all the storm bolters
They're
probably
inside
there.
the building.
Oh, they're inside the building?
Just like we were doing over there.
Then we are not going to do that then. We're going to try and kill this 3-man that has a character, so that'll count for 2 kills. And we're going to fire all the flamers over here. So I am going to try and at least push you back a little bit from him. Yep. Okay. Yep. So
should be...
I'm going to try and push you back to about there-ish.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
So we're going to make sure...
my fate dies.
There's like a 6 in there, I know. And then whatever you want that last one to be, I
We'll
don't
just
remember.
make it a 4.
I think it was a 6. I think you had 2 6s and you haven't used one yet.
Okay.
Oh, no, you did use one.
I did use one, so we'll just say it's a 4 because I don't remember.
Sweet. So all the flamers on this side, all the storm bolters on that side to shoot.
So here's the order of operations question then. So
Yes.
you're bringing that down, and if I want a rapid ingress, I have to wait until this is down first.
Correct. You
so
wait
then,
for everything else to be done first.
Understand. So then we'll leave him there.
We're just going to push Fugan back a little bit over that
But
way.
if he's out in the open, you'll see him, and I don't want you to kill him and
Yes.
his friends. So we'll keep him in the reserve side.
Yep. You gotta be able to screen. You need to be screening that stuff out.
There you go.
All right. So we're going to shoot. Looks like 5 storm bolters here.
Yep.
And 5 incinerators at this unit right there.
Okay. Let's just make things difficult, and we'll lightning fast it for funsies.
I will use the Calidus's Vect on you.
Yep. I was waiting for that to happen.
So, yep. So they normally hit on 2s.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the character's going to hit on 4s.
Got
So
it.
2s goes to 3s, and then 3s again. I'm going to see if we can't make you fail a couple saves. Looks like a decent number of saves for you.
Oh, yeah, you did really well.
Yep. Their storm bolters do add up. Add up quite quickly. Oh,
But
okay.
it will not be enough for the most part. So, because it's gonna, what it'll do is it'll kill the 2 guys and put 2 wounds on the character.
These fail as well.
Oh, did I see them? Okay. Oh, they fail as well. So character's dead. Never mind.
Sweet. So that's going to be 2 kills for no prisoners.
Okay.
And we're going to see if we can't get another one. We're going to flame this unit of bikes. Yeah. Strength 6, so it's going to wound you on 3s. So that's going to be 12, 18 shots.
Okay.
And so that's 15 and 18. This is going to be 3s because it auto hits. This unit, this paladin unit, is very good. I quite like it.
I would say so. Okay, so 4 ups again. These are 1 damage each.
Correct. So if you fail 6 of them, you are out of here.
Oh, don't say things like that to me.
Okay. Did not. Took 2.
Okay, well, I'll take small favors.
And then we will attempt to brain zap you. It goes off for
go ahead.
2d3.
Yeah,
So let's move these out of the way.
Yeah, we're getting all over the
Let's
place.
see if I can get that 4 to pick them up.
So 2 down to 1.
And we did. Bzz.
Well,
The librarian definitely helps a lot at killing tough targets.
Yeah, I don't think he's a tough target, but he definitely just kills.
Yes.
I think he just
Well,
kills.
it helps out a lot. Like if you're running into things with like a high toughness also into a armor save or Magnus or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a Rogel Dorn or something like that, you just zap it twice and then suddenly it's not that hard to kill.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
We're gonna fire the 1 flamer and 5 storm bolters at the Skyweaver down there.
Okay.
So the 1 flamer is gonna be 1 shot.
Thank goodness.
That is not gonna wound.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, looking like long range to me. So this is going to be 3s because they're Terminators.
Yep.
And 4s. Oh, there we go. Looks like 6 on the 2 wounder.
Oh goodness, this is looking bad already.
And
Yep.
we did get them.
That's it for that one.
And then we're going to brain zap. I don't believe we're in range of the Void Weaver, so we're
Okay.
going to brain zap the transport. And that goes off for 2d3. 6, 4.
Oh, the punishments are real. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around and put some wounds out there.
Alrighty.
Okay, I have a whole new respect for these guys.
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
goodness, whoever said they're bad don't know what they're talking about.
The Grey Knights are quite good. They're just very tricksy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cleanse with the Strike Marines over there.
Understood.
And I scored no prisoners for 5. So that's going to be
total points you got?
total secondaries of 8.
Oof, brutal. Okay.
They're a secondary scoring machine.
You really are. I'm going to have to figure out how to do better. Alrighty, so what did you score for primary? We never scored it for
I got a 10.
Thank you. Okay, so then we got to worry about the next part. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty, so let's draw some cards and figure out what I need to do as I go down. Okay, so we got Investigate Signal
Sounds good.
and No Prisoners.
Okay. Investigate Signals is super doable.
Yep,
No prisoners is a little bit tougher, but
for sure.
I believe in you.
There we go. Oh, you know what I just realized? So we're going to put this one back. We'll put it in the bottom of the card because I already had this.
Didn't you kept Overwhelming Force?
I think I did. I don't
Okay,
remember discarding it, so
Then there you
we're just doing it like that. So we'll fix that mistake. Going up to 3.
Yep. And I'm
CV.
up to 2.
Perfect. Let me fix all that. So we're into turn 3. We're going at great speed. We're at 3. You're at. You said 2 or 3.
I'm at 2.
Perfect. When we're done.
Wish I
there.
were 3, but unfortunately, you've made me use my CP to do things.
Yeah. And I'm sweating up a storm, and we're not even in a tournament. Let's go here. Okay, so we got to investigate signals. We got to work on that.
This is top of 3 right now.
We are top of 3,
Top
and
of
we
3.
got to do a few things. So we're
And
going to
you
move
are gonna
wholly
get
within
a
9.
10.
Yes, thank you for that.
Mhm.
For those who don't know, I'm really excited to be playing against Jack. And, you know, for all of us, we get to see him on YouTube, or in my case, I get to see him at events, but I've never had the luck of drawing him. I don't know if that's luck, but I'm just super excited to be geeking out and hanging out with you.
Well, no matter what, it would be a fun game for sure. So,
yeah, well, that's definitely coming in with a good spirits helps. These guys will stay on the point in here. The boat will go over there to investigate signals.
Sounds good.
I need to deal with Fugan before I lose him.
Yes.
And then we got to wonder how much you're going to flame me. And so 12
if Fugan arrives over here, I would strongly consider overwatching him.
Yes, no, I agree. I'd have to come out outside of your 12 so I don't have to work with flamers. We still get bolter fire, but that's...
Yeah, probably wouldn't at that point. You have a 3-up armor save. I might clip a guy. It's not worth one of my 2 CP.
Yeah, for sure. I hear that. Okay, so...
And I don't get to do the brain blat. I don't get to do that It's in the shooting phase. It's not part of a shooting attack.
I see. Okay,
as much as I wish that it were.
Yeah, this is going to be tough because I think what I need to do is I need to land over here outside of 12 because then I can actually, or within 12 then, because then I can use the Meltas. So I think that'll be the plan.
So they can't deep strike? So they're...
Oh, yeah, they can't come over here. They has to be on the table.
It has to be within 6 inches of board edge.
Yes, this is a terrible, terrible thing. I should have just deep strike. There you go. But either way, well, we're just going to do what we got to do because we can't afford to lose them. I can't come over here. I can't be here. So we're just going to be over here.
And this is turn 3, so they're required to come on.
Yep, or we lose them forever.
You lose them forever.
And then
you're outside 12, so I don't give you a little dose of the flamer. And
perfect.
What's the range on their melta guns?
So their melta guns are 12 inches. And then the Fugan, he's our stand-in, and the other guy have the Spike, which have an 18-inch range.
Sounds good. Remember, I still have Sigil on this unit, so I can still choose to teleport them.
Yeah. No, I do like that idea, though, because then we keep each other at 10.
Yes.
But we'll see if I can try to... What I'm going to do here. Okay, I'm going to go top down, and we're going to walk around, make some decisions. So we got 2 units doing actions, and we'll go from there. Sorry, bud.
Oh, you good?
This is tough. Decisions. You brought 1 back out of the 3 I killed, correct?
I believe you killed 4.
Okay. Was it 4?
Maybe.
Oh, that was...
Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, so that was 3 down and res 1 because there's a character. There's a character.
Oh, they can be 12 man units then?
11 because they're 10 plus a character.
Ah, okay, this makes sense now.
And I just didn't put a model down here.
Gotcha.
That's what's going on. Because you killed 1 out of this unit, so it should be a 10 man right now because of.
Yeah, because they just regen.
No, they didn't regen. It's a 10 man because they have a character.
Okay.
Yes, it always throws the math off a little bit, but the
sure
character makes it an 11 man.
Okay, so we were here. Let's just that'll be good.
If you end any kind of move within 9, I'll let you know. It's probably the right move to let me mists away, rather than not moving on to the objective. But
yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out here.
So we're gonna see if you move within 9. What is going on?
We'll just land there. Touch the point.
I am gonna use that opportunity to mists away.
Okay.
Because you have to land on the point, otherwise I get to not do anything, right? Because I have to. If you're on the point, I have to at least address it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you are off the point, then I do not.
Yes. And before I forget, I will call the blitz this turn.
Oh yes.
So we got to get to deal with something. If you'll mark that 12 inches right there, it's like
12 inches. Oh, where you?
Yeah, right.
Land?
Yeah.
Right,
we're gonna do that. And if you roll me 2d6, please, for the advance, or not advance, but the move.
Looks like we're going 9.
Oh, perfect. We'll just come right here on the other side.
He's very quick.
Yep. So that's going to be there, so we can deal with that problem. I should have done that last turn. That would have actually helped me a lot, but that's okay.
Well, the Calidus was the one there. She fights first.
That's true, and that would have been bad for her.
Yes,
so never mind.
That could have been bad, for sure.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Okay, so we got that done. Yeah, we're just going to leave it like it is. Alrighty, so that is about everything I can do. We're just going to keep being annoying. There is that unit here, though. What do I want to do with you? We're going to pop them out inside cover over here.
Sounds good. In the 1 and the 2 wound about?
Yeah. They're going to pop out and go there, so.
Sounds good.
Okay,
so you have 3 empty boats at the moment, right?
3 empty boats, that's correct. If there's no marker, they're empty.
Sounds good.
Unless I drop marker somewhere.
Is there other markers on these?
There should be. Where'd they go? Did I pick them all up? I hate when I do that.
It's possible.
Because I know you killed 2 units for sure.
Oh, I killed 1 boat.
Oh, no, one
I believe 1 was empty.
And then this one's out. So we got this boat's empty, that boat's empty, that boat's empty. So there should be 1.
There should be. I think there should be 2, right?
This one got out.
Oh, that one got out there. So you have 1, 2, 3 on foot. I've killed 1. I've killed 1 boat.
There we go. We found
1 unit.
We'll have 1 back here, 1 right there, and then everybody else is on the table. Perfect.
Sounds good. Did you want to move these Skyweavers at all?
Oh, no, I need to try to hold the point for a little bit, I think. I don't see any real benefit at the moment. I'll just keep holding points for as long as I can.
Sounds good.
Okay, so...
and that boat in the corner, is that...
That boat's doing action.
That boat's doing the action. Got it.
Yeah, for now.
So
just should be everything.
Yep.
Okay, so then we're going to get back to the shooting fun that we always like doing.
Checks out. Checks out.
We will shoot this guy down the long edge there. You're going to get covered, but I can just see you by the looks of it.
Yep. I am probably going to Armor of Contempt this because I have to just live through a bunch of the shooting.
Yeah, we're stacking.
And you have what? One prismatic cannon going there.
So yeah, we got one prismatic cannon from this boat that way, and then we got the other prismatic cannon over there.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, hit me.
Alrighty, that is the plan. Sir, yes, sir.
The only guns that matter for Armor of Contempt are the prismatic cannons. I think we're going to leave it.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep the CP.
Perfect. Well, let's start with the prismatic cannons, because why not roll the good stuff first? They
Sounds
both
good.
hit.
2 hits, and wounding on twos.
twos.
So I could take some amount of damage here.
There we
We're
go.
just going to have to see what that looks like. It looks like I lose 2 guys.
Woohoo!
So we are going to pull the 2 guys. We're going to try and pull back from what the rest of your army can see.
Yeah, the rest of the guys won't be able to see them, but the boat will finish off with its shuriken cannons. We'll do the roll. Okay.
All right, and then
no
threes.
sixes, threes.
And a free roll, and then 2 ups.
Yes, sir.
Because I do have cover, and looks like I take 2 damage.
Woohoo!
So we're going to pull away from what the rest of the Star Weavers can see,
Yep.
so you have those 2 right there.
Exactly.
Yep, and this unit is taking some punishment this turn, but it's the life of the Grey Knight sometimes.
There you go. We're going to fire the 2 big guns here. Probably shouldn't have, but now I think of it, but oh well. Well, they both hit, so there's that.
They do both hit. They were feeling very enthusiastic
And they both
about
wound.
it. So 4 ups, and we're going to pass 1, fail 1, so that's going to kill 1 guy.
And then 6 shots from that. They will have to battle shock.
That's right.
And that doesn't hit. That does. And 1
then
6.
1 sustained.
Okay. There we go. 3s again.
3s again, not bad. And the elf free roll for
There you go.
being fairly elfed
The
up.
dice are liking me today.
Yep, does another 2 damage to me.
Woohoo!
It's not entirely unexpected.
Yep. And then we'll finish out with the last boat that can see you.
Oh, I do need to. Sorry, I do need to rapid ingress back in.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do that while I'm doing this. Okay.
Do I want to do that? I could rapid them right here and walk up and charge you. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead, and then Eldari reroll. There you go. Those are all your saves, sir.
Yep.
While you're
Excuse
doing
me
that.
1 second.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Do
need...
your thing.
So what I could do, if I had more CP, which is why you want to keep CP,
Yeah.
is I could put I could rapid so that I can see this guy, and if he declares a charge, then I overwatch him.
Yes, because you have that kind of indirect fire thing going on.
No, I don't. It's just I would have to.
Oh, you would just do it from the unit.
It's just something cool to notice. I don't have the CP to do it, and I probably also couldn't put the unit here. So that's just something cool to note. These guys are going to go 9 away from these 2 boats here.
Good. Yep. Understood.
And we're going to try and walk up and start punching.
Oh, no.
Oh yes, punching. Sorry, I forgot to stop you at the end of your movement phase.
It's all good. That's fine.
That was the plan. Just putting them so they cannot be seen.
We are
by
playing
any
a
of
pretty
the
fast
sounds.
pace, so it's easy to be like, hey, hold on a second.
For sure, for sure. What's the range on these guys here?
Oh, those guys are 24-inch range.
Okay, so we're just going to stay just out of range of them because
Okay.
no reason to take damage. I do not have to.
There you go.
So should be out of line of sight of basically every gun in your army.
Sounds like the right way to play it.
What is this right
This
here?
is your armor saves.
This is the armor saves off the last boat.
The last boat over there.
Okay, so I do have a guy at 1 wound, so let's see if I can just pass all of these. And I don't. But luckily I didn't lose a second guy. I just passed the wound down to him and pull. So that is now a 5-man unit, and we're going to have to start resoing some models.
There you go. Yeah, so that is everything there. We've got to charge a clock so we can get some combat done here.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds like a thing you might want.
There we go. So
right here?
Yep, right there. So big surprise, we're in. Whee!
Oh yeah,
swing.
come on in.
Okay.
What's his offensive stat?
So it's strength 6, AP 2, 2 damage, and it's 12 attacks because we called the blitz.
Pretty good.
So
they're going to be wounding me on 3s, and I will get a 4 up against this.
Yes.
It's AP 2.
Yeah, I love that they gave Grey Knights this 2+ armor save.
Yeah, we're going to see if it can save me here.
Okay, so that...
Ooh, decent number of 1s. The 1s come back.
Yeah, after all the hot rolling, we finally do one. Okay, so there's all of our hits.
There you go, and you've got 3s to wound with an elf reroll. So you can still get them, for sure.
The dice are not liking me at the moment.
Okay, we've got 5 saves. Can I fail all of them
I'm
on
hoping.
4-ups? I did.
Oh, okay.
And the whole squad is gone.
Well, that wasn't how that was expected.
I knew. I knew how I was gonna go.
That's funny.
I had no doubt. You rolled all the ones. I was like, oh, I'm so dead.
It had to even out somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So that is going to be the end of my turn. Investigate signals. We're going to get 4 points for it, and then overall enforce we don't get it because you just whipped away.
That's right. So we are going to gain ACP, and we are going to take a battle shock check on my Terminators. I don't think it matters. They failed it, but I don't believe that is going to come into play here.
No, they won't. At least they won't be doing any. Well, no, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
If they're on the point, it'd have been better.
The thing I'm debating is whether I keep this unit. If you want to hit that top down.
Yes, I'm going to hit the top down. Thank you.
And I need to think about what I'm going to pick up. I think I'm going to pick up the Calidus and these strike squads.
Okay.
They might just come right back down where they were. It's possible, but I get to see my cards first, and because I stickied both objectives, I will still get to control them.
Very nice.
It is possible that what these Terminators want to do is walk up and continue slamming boats.
Yep, that seems like the way.
That might just be it. So we will have to see. But let's see what my card draws look like. Drago does have to come in this turn. It is in fact turn 3.
There we go.
So we're going to look, and what we got is behind enemy lines and engage on every single front.
Okay. Okay.
So I can do this.
I love it. You're like, I can do this.
I can do it. The question is, you know, what does it? But at what cost?
There you go.
So I can drop down. Let me look at my deep strike options over here.
Yep. Go right ahead.
So I can drop down in here.
Yep.
Potentially shoot the Death Jester. Be in this quarter. Be in that quarter. Potentially shoot them. If I'm over here, the Death Jester can't overwatch me. That was not fun the first time. So
true.
if I drop down here, I could potentially shoot them, and I'd be in this quarter. I think what's going to happen this turn is I'm going to attempt to do things.
I love it. This is where the fight starts.
This is where the fight starts. So I could drop Terminators potentially here. I don't think there's quite enough space for that. The reason these guys are going to come forwards is because I think I'm going to have 20 Terminators right here this turn.
Sure.
And we're going to see what happens off that.
Whew.
So, yeah, that's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're all going to have a good time. So, I'm saving my CP for Drago's charge. Because it's on a 6. These guys need to make a 4. Because they're 9 away from both boats.
Yep.
And they move 5.
Yep.
That one's probably okay.
Yep.
But Drago, those words will come back to bite me in a bit. Drago's charge is +3. So it is a 6er on the charge. And that I have failed before. I've even failed it with a reroll.
There you go.
Plenty of times. Not even close. So we've got behind enemy lines and engage on all fronts. I'm suspecting that behind enemy lines is not going to happen this turn because it is not in my best interest, I think, to send a unit like over there. I'd have to probably spend 3 away.
I got you.
Then I don't have the reroll to charge.
Yep.
What instead I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to drop Drago's unit here.
Okay.
And maybe attempt to blow some amount of this off the board and then charge both of these.
Makes sense.
And end up on this objective. The Paladins still have Sigil.
Okay.
If I end the turn engaged with both boats, theoretically we have hopefully put a lid on some of what these silly Harlequins can do.
There you go.
If you want
to top down.
That's right. So,
but while he's doing that, guys, I want to say, hey, thanks, Bahamut Hold. We're doing well. Thanks for joining us. And then Jeff, good to see you. Love to see both armies rooting for a good game. Don't worry, it'll be a good game. I'm doing my best, but we'll see how it goes.
We are already having a good game. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Good game where I win. Or in this case, lose. But
we will see. So we got the Flamers in range, and then potentially we have the Brain Blast going basically any target I might need. We're going to walk the other Paladins out because I would like to take a kill in shooting before we attempt to take a couple kills in melee. Just going to move this for now.
Makes sense.
So he's going to walk out to there. Should need a 4-inch charge to tag a whole bunch of everybody.
Is that Voldus?
That is a librarian.
I got you. I know. I was teasing. He just looks like Voldus.
He does, in fact, look an awful lot like Voldus. So we're going to go like that so everybody gets to shoot.
Makes sense.
Because I would like to shoot everybody, at least all the Flamers, into the transport before I charge both of these.
Understood.
Hopefully that leads to them both dying.
We can also hope that you fail.
Yeah, I see why you might feel that way.
Any more movement going on?
Yes. I have some deep strikes.
Yes.
So first deep strike is going to be Drago's unit.
Okay.
And we are going to attempt to go take this objective away.
No.
Kill some resources. Unfortunately, you're screened out a little bit to the point where I can't land a second charge on here. What I would love to do is hit it from this side and this side at the same time. But unfortunately, I think what we're going to have to try to do is try and get these guys here.
Yep.
Is he up top?
Yes,
'Cause
he
he
is
shot
up
me?
top. That's how he shot you.
I see. I think I will attempt to kill him.
Okay, well then I will just shoot Overwatch for sure. When you
That's fair. No,
because
that
he's
makes
going
sense.
out. He's going out.
He's going out in a blaze of glory. What does he have? 3 wounds with a 4-up?
4 wounds with a 4.
4 wounds. And is there anything else on that objective?
No, sadly, he's the only one. So
Okay, so we will attempt to solve that problem with bullets
there you go.
and violence. So we're probably just going to drop everything into him because
Okay.
just no need to
Understood.
mess around. And
Yep.
then we're going to give ourselves a 9-inch charge into both of these,
Sure.
which is a 6-inch charge.
So then what I'll do is with what's going on, I will spend my CP to fire Overwatch. I
Sounds
will
good.
spend 2 CP to be -1 to be hit by lightning fast, reflexes since you vected it, and we'll hopefully survive.
Okay. Well, I hope you don't.
Yeah. Exactly right.
So 9 inches away from both of these means some amount of people. Looks like, yep, they're all gonna. They'll shoot you down there. Not every model because you are a lone op. So it looks like 3 of them are not going to get to shoot.
Perfect. That'll be helpful. Okay, so let's get into the Overwatch side of life. We will.
I'm just gonna drop some of these down.
Oh yeah, sorry. I will wait.
Nothing too crazy.
Yep. Go right ahead.
I think the Calidus is going to come back here and just kind of be safe on this objective.
Okay.
I could drop down and try and shoot him with a bunch of storm bolters, but
True.
you have a 3-up. It's not that reliable.
I have a 3-up and I have 1 CP less left if I want to Phantasm out of there.
True. So what we're going to do is, if you want to run over and take my home objective, if you draw Capture Enemy Outpost, it would be very funny. So I think that is okay. I think that's all right. I could attempt to kill him, but I'm not really set up in a position where I want to. So I think what I do is I just, like I could shoot you with a bunch of storm bolters.
Sure.
And then you have a 3-up. If you fail 3 of them, you're dead. But you might not.
It would be comical.
It would be very comical. So, I mean, that is a point in its favor. You know what? We're going to do it because it's funny.
Okay. Understood. So and that's your last placement or anything else coming down?
That is going to be my last placement. Although when they're set up, you would have to allocate attacks to them.
Yeah. So I'm just going to Phantasm. So that's kind of the big thing.
Yep.
And then actually, it's kind of funny. Phantasm's 7 inches. That would have been funny, but no, we can't do that. So we're just going to come over here out of sight.
Correct. Okay. Sounds good.
That's the plan.
I will still attempt to charge you.
That's
see what
fine.
happens.
Well, at least it's farther.
That's correct. Okay. Would you like to Overwatch me?
Yes, we've got that all spent.
So Phantasm takes you to 3. Overwatch takes you to 2.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh yeah,
And then
it's all
Lightning
spent
Fast will
over
take you
here.
to
It's already spent on the thing, so we're good
Fantastic.
there. So we're gonna spend our 6 to auto hit with 1.
I am looking forward to the double 6s that's about to happen.
No. Well, we hit with everything, but we'll go ahead.
You have an elf reroll.
We do. I was gonna be greedy. We
There you
stayed
go.
that way, so that goes away, and then that's gonna be that.
And then these wound on 3s.
Yeah. Now those aren't the ones that are -1 to wound if they're because that's over somewhere. Oh, that's there.
Right there, yes.
This. Okay.
So 3s.
There we go.
And then 2-ups.
Yes.
Because I'm still behind that piece of
No,
terrain
I know
over
what you
there.
did. I know what you did.
Cover,
Oh!
lost 2. Cover in 10th edition is just you have it if you,
So wherever you want.
vaguely want it. So they have to be the ones I pull because they already
Yes,
cover.
that's true.
Okay, well, he
Battle shock for
hopefully
me?
will go out with a blaze of glory. They pass.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. And we're going to shoot them. We're going to shoot that guy back.
There you go. -1 to be hit.
-1 to be hit. 2 flamers, a bunch of bolters.
All the flamers, of course, that don't
So
care.
Drago hitting on 3s. With his brain blast. And 2s. These are strength 6, AP 2, damage 2.
Okay, so this is bad. So that was 3 saves?
3 saves.
Okay, so 4-ups.
Yep, and then the flamers are going to go.
We may not even get there. We don't
No,
get
we
there.
did not get there. So he drops to that.
Boom. Okay.
All right. They're going to shoot everything into the 2-wound boat in front of them.
Understood.
2 flamers, 4 shots.
Okay,
2
take
wound
it.
on 4s, 2 wounds.
Woo.
Dare you drop to just this?
That would be hilarious, but
It happened.
it happened.
I had bolters to follow it up.
We don't fall down, so we'll go top down and start pulling stuff. Go ahead. What else you got?
Sounds good. We're going to drop their shooting into this boat back here.
Perfect. Go right ahead.
So looks like the flamers are in range, but the bolters are not. So the flamers, the bolters are going to fire long range.
Okay.
So the flamers, whee! Only 11 shots.
Only
11.
So grateful.
So 4s. There you go. That looks like 5 saves there. And then I'll start queuing up the rest of everything. So it takes 2.
2. Perfect. We'll just mark that.
The character is in half range, but the rest of the bolters are not. So that's going to be how that goes. Oh, character hits on 3s.
Okay, understood.
So, whoop, lost a die. While you lean down, I will cheat.
There you go.
So hitting on 2s and
Beautiful.
hitting on 3s.
Oh.
And then wounding on 5s, because these are just bolters. Okay, looks
Ooh.
like just 1.
Okay. Well, luck is in my favor for some things.
There you go.
I take another one, so we're down
Down
to
to
3.
3. We will attempt to brain blast you.
This is where it comes in.
Goes off. 2d6 is going to be 7.
Yep, that's into that one.
Yep, it's going to
Please don't
kill
blow
the
up.
3-wounder.
Okay, I'll take in small favors, and we'll pull it.
And I'm feeling inspired, so I'm going to drop
just nuking things.
another brain blast into the Void Weaver over there.
Makes sense.
And
Go
if
ahead.
I drop a 6, I'm going to do a little happy dance.
Oh,
No, he hits himself
okay.
for D3, and he has a 4 up against that because it is technically a psychic attack.
Okay.
All right,
There we
so
go.
I take 1.
Awesome.
Down to
Finally,
2.
it fails.
No brain blast. I rolled exactly as many 6s as 1s. That's what you like to see.
There you go. Yep, yep.
All right, so shot.
Yep.
Didn't shoot, but can't because you decided you wanted to leave.
Yep.
So does he have fights first?
Yes, actually, he does.
He does. So I will not be charging him. We are going to attempt the 6er into both of these.
Understood.
And I have a CP to reroll it if that happens.
Oh!
Okay, we failed it, and we're going to attempt the 4 into both boats. That
Yeah.
one we made. If we failed all the charges, there would be some head holding. But we did
Yeah,
not.
I would have been very grateful if you could have failed all those. Oh, but
Okay.
I'll take that one fail for sure.
Absolutely. So we're just going to go like this, and we are going to...
Dude, I love the master class you're giving on these guys right now. This is...
So 2s
Oof.
and 4s, because they're strength 6, AP 2, damage 2. Not that the AP matters to you very much.
Nope.
So if you wouldn't mind, give me those. Fail 3 of those, you are dead.
Oh, no. Okay, so let's try to be annoying. We did this against Bellicor last year at LVO.
Oh, did you?
We made all these saves, and then my my troop master put him down.
Oh, okay.
That was hilarious.
Not this
But
time.
not today.
Not this time. So going into the Star Weaver.
Did we blow up? We still don't blow up.
Oh, that's good. So I did put my character there. So the Star Weaver is not going to take my character. So this is just 4 guys. So 2s and 4s. And we're going to see if we can put down the Star Weaver as well.
Oh, goodness. Please roll worse.
No, I will not.
No, the dice are swinging back the other way now. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Come on.
So that looks like it drops.
Oh,
as
no.
well.
Okay. No, but thought about it. And that's the one with troops in it, so I need to go around and do some shenanigans.
Some shenanigans. All right. So I'm OC 6 on that objective total.
Yeah, we're not
Which
worried
I
about
believe-
that. That's not changing anything for me. Well, we have nothing on it, so even if
Even if you could disembark over.
yeah,
that point.
well, because I mean it's wholly within 3. I guess I could, and I probably should.
You should, yeah. Which means that I think we tie the objective, unless you roll any 1s on your 6 dice.
Yeah, well, no, because they're auto battle shocked when they come out of a vehicle that exploded, right? So but then I'd have to, but then they re-rally.
On your
so-
turn, they
Yeah,
would
yeah,
rally.
never mind.
But
I'm overthinking things.
You do take morals. Is it a 5 or a 6 man?
Oh yeah, it's yeah. So I gotta roll for a 1. If I
Yep.
roll 1s, then mortals come out.
That's right.
Okay, so let's hope to not roll
So
any
5
1s.
guys.
We'll just do that.
Still have the objective.
If I don't
is
die.
the important part. No, I do, because you're 5 OC, I believe, on there.
Yeah, it's
And
only
I have
5
6.
OCs. Oh yeah, then you're fine.
Yep, and I still have a consolidate move if I...
Okay, so 5 guys coming out of the boat. Let's see if we make any 1s. We take 1, we'll put it on the troop lead.
Sounds good.
So then we're still alive, but just not feeling good about it.
Yep, and we are going to tag this Star Weaver here.
Yep, and I'll pull this
And
out.
just make sure, hey, you know, if you want to shoot them, you don't get necessarily to do what you want.
There you go. I like it.
Okay, so Drago is still in a pretty decent position back there. I'm not sad to have him in that spot, but, you know, would have been nice if he made the charge, but I'm not against it. Behind enemy lines, I'm probably... I didn't get either of my secondaries this turn.
Really?
Yes, because they're too close to the midline.
Oh, that's true. You're right, because you
Yes.
have to be 3 inches wholly within.
You do? So I had to make the charge, but ultimately it's not the biggest deal. I am actually happy to ditch one of these for a CP. Potentially both. Behind enemy lines is just probably going to happen next turn.
Yeah, because you just have to walk.
I'm going to keep that. I'm going to ditch engage on all fronts.
So you're going up to
just
2
so I
CP
get
now.
the CP.
So up to 2 when it started my turn. We're going into turn 4 now. And then I'm at 1 CP.
Yep, and it looks like you're going to get a 5.
Yeah, because I didn't take that. I still have that, so just a trade. There we go. Okay, so now we got all that done. Draw some cards. Hope for some good ones. So we got that, and then we did keep this, so I gotta draw one more. I keep forgetting to drop it. Engage in all fronts. Okay. So,
Okay, that one's super easy to do.
yeah, so we're good there. So we should be able to do that. And then the question is, okay, let's go top down and start moving stuff, and hope I can make some damage or do some harm or something.
Make the damage appear.
Okay, we're gonna throw them out because it's kind of obvious what they're gonna do.
Yep.
And then we'll look around here.
Sounds good to me. What are you looking for?
Well, I think we've been taking all the stuff on the other.
All the tape measures are over on that side of the board.
We have 4 of them, and they all migrated to the other side of the table. So there we go. Perfect. Thank you so much.
There you go.
We'll leave one over there, and then we'll be good. Okay. With that, you have flamethrowers in here.
I do, yes.
So this is just getting fun by the moment. If I move, we gotta do it. Well, Fugan can come outside of it. I guess the flamers are. You said you have 2, so they're kind of up on the front.
Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, perfect. So then I guess the big question is, we'll just kind of come up right here.
Okay. So you'll get the fire pikes in.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
We'll just try to bring some firepower to bear. Okay, so we got that. That unit can charge at least. Okay, good.
All right.
And then, yeah, that would have been funny if I got, capture enemy outpost. This would be kind of in the moment.
It would, for sure.
Try to do that.
For sure. I got to try and get it back from you. But maybe I'll get capture enemy outpost. I got Terminators right there, ready to go.
It's true. It's true. It's the scary part. So I will spend my 1 CP for feigned retreat.
Okay.
So we can fall back a little bit and at least have something to shoot at you with. These guys are hopping on the boat, and they'll just stay on the other side of the terrain so they can't be seen.
Drago's unit is going to miss.
Yep, I had a feeling you were going to do something.
Yeah, they would like to not be right in front of a whole bunch of fire dragons. And I think the paladins, if you shoot at them, they can still leave because of sigil, which I have not popped.
Yep.
And
with that in mind, then we'll go back. We'll come up and take the point. Then I still need to get this up here to get behind enemy lines. I don't have to go far, but I have.
Remember, it is cable quarters.
Oh yeah, behind enemy. Yeah,
you already have it for 1.
I was thinking of engage on all fronts. What did I draw?
You drew engage on all fronts and overwhelming force.
Okay, perfect. I was thinking the right thing, saying the wrong thing.
Ah, yeah, that happens. That'll get you.
Perfect. There. So that'll achieve the minimum, and then we'll hope you don't do anything terrible to me for doing that.
Probably not.
Actually, I probably didn't need to do it. My troops are right there. But what kind of weapons they have on them again?
Just storm bolters and 3 attacks, strength 6, AP 2, damage 2.
Gotcha. So the big thing is it's probably bad if I do one of this, but trying to see if I can get. So now I can only get to here, so it wouldn't. I'm just wondering if it's worth risking the Overwatch.
Yes.
With 3 wounds, you could potentially pump it out.
I could potentially kill you for sure. I'm unlikely to spend the Overwatch.
That's fine. We're just gonna risk it. We're gonna come over here, and we're just gonna,
I think what you say is if I pop the Overwatch, I'm out of CP, so I can't rapid ingress my Terminators, or I can't Armor of Contempt or something.
That's a good point. So trying to make you choose.
Yep.
So with that in mind, we're gonna try to put some pressure on you finally, as well. So we're gonna. This has flamers still in it.
It does, yes.
And so that's
they're touching terrain like over there.
Yeah. So that's bad. I mean, it's an 11-inch charge otherwise.
If you stand behind the wall.
Yeah. So I guess we'll make sure it's 11-inch charge, but maybe it'll be a fun Hail Mary.
Maybe it'll be a 6 if you use your 5.
That's true. Can I roll 1 6?
On 1 die, can you roll a 6? We'll see. We'll find out.
And then. Okay, that's done. We need to get them somewhere. Just not sitting back here, so we'll just come up that way.
Okay, and your movement phase, I got to think if I want to rapid ingress.
Go right ahead. Yes.
So I do have this Terminator unit where if you shoot at it, but I think you're about to charge it. Maybe, I don't know. If I rapid ingress over here, I can potentially come back and I can shoot him a bunch when he's, in this area. And I can also res a guy, walk up, and just charge this, like I wanted to originally. That feels pretty strong. I want to keep the cycle of attacks going, right? I don't want to give you a turn off. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to rapid ingress the Terminators, back down right here underneath all your fate dice.
Yep.
So I don't want to take any damage I don't have to, so we are going to be in the terrain feature.
Gotcha, okay.
And I'm now at 0 CP, but low on CP, high on life.
There you go.
So I've lost 2 guys, so should be a 9-man plus Drago.
Yep.
So there we go.
Okay.
And we're just going to be out of line of sight of your boys there, but we are going to res a model out here, walk up, and try and take the objective off you.
Yep, I had a sneaking suspicion that's going to be the case. Okay, so that's all done. We're going to get some shoosting going, and then we can kind of go from there. let's see. We're just going to continue with the harassment of this unit. So we'll start with the shuriken cannon shots going off into it.
Okay, I'm debating if I want to sigil off this or if I want to not. Let's see what my options are. If you want to hit that top down.
Sure, go right ahead. I'll go top down.
Thank you. So, sigil, can I deep strike behind you?
Probably.
Maybe. Yeah, no, that looks like I can. So I think we're going to sigil back there.
Go right ahead.
And we will still take some shots. I'm just using it to teleport, basically.
It won't be as many shots.
No. We are going to try to be out of his line of sight. Now, this guy can probably see me, but he can see guys no matter what direction he turns.
Yep.
So we are going to attempt to seize the means of your backfield, for sure.
Yep. It's just tit for tatting it all the way in.
That's right. You have a guy in my backfield. It's only fair, I feel.
I agree.
Let me see if I can be wholly outside 9, because this might not actually be somewhere I'm allowed to place my models.
That's a lot of troops in there. Yeah, that makes it hard.
It does, for sure. So we're going to go as physically tightly packed as we can.
Yep.
And if I can't do this, then we'll consider my options from there.
Makes sense.
So this still looks like I'm in there. Now I am out. And I am just barely... Looks like I am just barely out there. So.
Yeah, and then but you got a lot of your models hanging off the edge of the board.
That's true. So it looks like I can't actually go back there.
Yeah.
So do I want to stay? Do I want to teleport back behind terrain and then just walk up and charge?
You do like doing that.
That is one of my favorite things to do.
Mm-hmm.
But also, what you could shoot my unit with would be a bunch of fusion, which I'm not super into. And
well, they
two
did
boats.
Change it a little bit. They're D3 melt to 2 now.
It was still good enough to get one of my turns.
I agree. Such an AP4.
So I think we are going to use Sigil, especially since I pulled the unit off the board already.
Yep.
And this will give you significantly less things to shoot at. And then we're going to walk up. We're going to try and dome another boat, kill some more troops.
Like, I'm going to dome you.
Dome you. Try and pick you apart a little bit. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, you've been very successful so far.
So we just need to measure 9 inches, whatever that looks like. Looking to take 0 shots on my paladins.
Which is going to be easy enough.
Because the paladins are going to look to walk out, shoot there, charge here.
Didn't you hear the Solitaire now carries a Shrieker cannon?
Oh, that's pretty scary.
That would be wild.
Let's just make sure that I am... we're leaving the tape measures over there.
Yes, we are.
Just making sure that I'm staying 9 inches away from you.
Perfect.
At all times. And then I need to stay 9 inches here. So there's going to be a little bit of a conga line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also looking to deal with this guy on the next turn.
On an emotional level.
Yeah, if I can. So he's probably going to catch himself a smite off the character. So the character is going to be here, so he can walk up, touch the terrain, see through.
Understood.
And then flamers are going to be able to walk up and do similar things.
Understood.
Or shoot backwards into him. Options aplenty. So continue your shoot.
Alrighty. So, well, at that instance, then this boat will retarget the boys standing on all the terrain.
Sounds good. Not too much I can do about that.
And then
Elf.
1 extra dice.
Yep. And 3s.
3s.
And then I will get 2 ups against this.
2 ups.
And then Elf. Very solid on the shuriken cannon so far.
Yeah, they love me today.
They do.
Ooh.
All right, so that kills a guy, passes the wound.
So many shots to kill one guy. I love it. It's
That's right.
I love it. Okay, so then from there we will go ahead and fire the next round of shuriken cannons from the Void Weaver. It's right there.
Void Weaver, yeah, absolutely. Elf.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there was 1 6. So
there was a 6. That goes in.
3s.
3s. All right, and try that again. I'm hoping to make all my 2-ups this time.
You might. You should.
And I do. Bounce. So,
okay, then we know what's coming next.
Prismatic cannon. And you've already used your elf reroll on the
sadly.
hit.
I forgot.
And then wounds on a 2.
There we go.
Yep, so that's going to be a 4-up from me. And we are chilling.
Justice.
We are chilling.
Justice. For
all
sure.
Right. Gonna hit the,
Oh, yeah. I will.
Yep. There you go.
Justice for sure has been dealt out there. Okay, so the only thing we have left to do is some charges.
Yep, if I had a CP, I'd overwatch him, but I don't, so I won't.
Thank goodness. So we are charging in. Wow, that's a day and a half worth of a charge.
Yeah, he is feeling it for sure.
Okay, so now we're at 9 attacks because we're no longer in the blitz.
Yep.
So this is a little riskier.
Hopefully this is where you roll those patented 1s.
There you go. And just because we were going to be hilarious, before I forget.
Yeah, I like how you did the double 6s there. So let's see if you got the 11
First,
there.
I want to see if that 11-inch charge goes off.
Fair enough.
No. Okay, perfect. Now we move on to the life. Let's make sure we got enough 9 dices. Ooh, somebody's calling me. Yep. No, thank you.
Not on stream time.
Yes, and should have realized that. Okay, hitting on 2s.
2s and 3s. And
oh, come on. You got to stop.
There you go.
There we go.
2s and 3s, and I would have pop armor contempt if I had the CP to do it, but I do not. All right, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Elf reroll. There you go. Let's see if I can pass some 4s.
4 ups, please no.
Looks like I'm not dead, but I will have 1 model left.
Okay.
Which is enough to hold the objective and get me some points.
Exactly, which is really sad for me.
Well, we're going to punch you back.
Yep, go right ahead.
3 attacks and 2s to wound. So 2 wounds. Don't fail both of them.
3 ups.
You didn't. You didn't fail either of them even.
There we go.
Okay, so what we're going to do.
Okay, sir.
Is we have sticky the objective. So even if I fail the battle shock, I will actually still control it because you shift control at the end of the phase.
Okay.
I have a Maul to Resurrect, and I have Maul to Resurrect, and let's hop to it.
Yep. So we'll give you 1 CP. I'm up to 1 CP. We're at the bottom of turn 4. How much do you score on primary? Is 10?
It looks like it's a 10, and I'm going to pull the Calidus because she is going to go get behind enemy lines.
That makes sense.
Because I'm sick of having it in my pool and can't score it. I'm
so
Grey Knights.
and before I forget, I do get engaged in all fronts. So
yes, you do for 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be a 5 on that.
Perfect. And then we move on with my life.
Okay.
And she whiffed sadly and didn't manage to take the points.
Yes. So we're going to take a battle shock test on him, see if this even matters. He is going to fail that. So he is battle shocked, but the nature of sticky objectives means I at least have a phase to score the points.
So here's the question though. So he has sticky objective, but because he failed it, he's OC0, she's OC1, she would take it, right?
Let's go take a look at the data sheet ability. So the data sheet, I believe, says until you control it at the start or end of any turn.
Okay.
So it would remain mine for the rest of the turn if I remember my rules correctly.
We're gonna find out
I know
today.
it definitely works that way for the new Raven Guard. Yes. So if you control an objective marker at the end of your command phase and this unit is in range of it, that objective marker remains under your control even if you have no models within range of it until your opponent controls it at the start or end of any turn.
So it does stay. Okay, good
to know. It does stay mine.
Okay, nice.
But I will have to deal with you, otherwise life will be unfortunate. So I am going to fall back and see if I die. I do not. Good thing too. So we're going to fall back to right there. You do have a Phantasm, and you have 1 CP, right? To use
I do have 1 CP for a Phantasm.
Well, that would be annoying, but not a hell of a lot I can do about that.
Yep.
So we're not even going to really try that hard. We are going to resurrect our boy out to this side.
Understood.
And we are going to resurrect a boy out to that side of the Terminators.
No.
And I think we're just going to try and walk up and do some damage. Do the God Emperor's work. Okay. So
as it should be. I will go top down.
Top down.
Need to.
So the librarian is going to walk over here to get line of sight to that boat.
Yep. Terrible person that he is.
Yes, he is. So it looks like I can get 2 of my models out there.
Okay.
And the rest are going to be in the terrain feature to see these Harlequins.
Understood.
I can shoot them, but the question is, do I want to shoot them or do I want to charge them to get movement?
Understood.
That one I'll have to think on.
Yep.
So you've got 1 CP. It's probably going to be Phantasming somewhere. Not a hell of a lot I can do about that.
That's true.
So we're going to at least move up and get the librarian looking down at that Starweaver there, because I would like him to go to sleep, hopefully.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
It's like
it's 2 librarians
it's bedtime, puppy.
It is. It's time to go down. Looks like we've got 1 Stormbolter into that unit for whatever that is worth.
Yep.
We have the Calidus coming back down.
Okay.
This objective, you could probably take it, but we're at the point of the game where we can kind of each take each other's objectives. The Terminators are going to walk out, but while I'm over on this side of the board, we're just going to drop this in here to just get behind enemy lines. I'll flamer them a little, and we'll see what happens.
That makes sense.
This is the point in the game where if you draw Assassinate, it's sad, but, you know, I want to use my units, so we're going to walk out.
This is the time to try to clinch the win.
Absolutely. So what needs to happen there? This is bottom of 4, right?
It is the bottom of 4.
Bottom of 4. So what needs to happen for that is I just need to make sure score points good.
Your English real good.
Oh, very good. So with that in mind, let's take a look at what the charge looks like to these troops. It's not that far. It looks like it's a 7.
Yep.
So what I'll probably do is I'll probably charge here and use the movement to tag them.
Yep.
And I'll probably just throw some shots down that way, nothing too fancy. Just looking to take the objective away from you.
Yep, shouldn't be too hard.
And with that in mind, I don't want to shoot the boats to death because then my charge becomes longer. I don't have a CP. Or do I have a CP? I have a CP now.
You do have a CP now.
I have a CP now. For a reroll to charge, I think I just want to save it for next turn.
Understood.
So we are going to leave, I'm going to say 3 incinerators in range, and I can throw the Brain Blast backwards.
Sure.
Would you like to leave?
Yes, I want to leave for sure. So we're going to go down to 0. And then I will sneak over here and see what we're dealing with, because they do got the one guy. But I guess the question is, if I go over here,
You will control it on your next turn.
yes. But then I will. Yeah, we'll take the chance. We're just gonna come right over here and put our hands in your fate, or fate in your hands. There you
Yep. So he will not take any damage because he's behind the wall.
go. Yep.
So that is just how life is sometimes.
So we're at 0.
Mhm. What that does mean is that none of your other stuff gets to move.
Yeah, that's fine. We have to make a choice. I'm hoping maybe I'll draw 8 points suddenly. And
You might. You very well might. So I need to draw my other card.
yes, please do.
Overwhelming Force. Kill units on objectives. I am well positioned to get a
You
5
are
on
definitely well positioned for that. This is the time to draw it.
that. Absolutely. So let's do some shooting.
Yep.
They're going to shoot everything at the Void Weaver
Understood.
because I can't really see the troops.
Yep.
So if I can blow up the Void Weaver and then I can charge the troops, we're looking pretty good on keeping my sticky objective safe.
There we go.
So we're going to shoot the Void Weaver.
Go
Two flamers. 8.
Woo.
Probably just going to charge both if I'm being real with
Yeah,
you.
that's probably the best way.
4s.
Oh,
There you go. And those are going to be invulns.
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 We live and die by the invulns.
2 damage.
2 damage
total.
Yep.
And then storm bolters. We are going to.
Oh, they're firing at him too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, everything's going into
that
the
makes
boat.
sense. I'll wait.
So 3s and 5s. Unlikely I kill you here, but just weaken you up, so I only need to throw a couple models in.
Okay.
Very unlikely if I roll 1.
Yeah, that's.
There you go.
So just 2 damage.
Just
still.
2 damage
Anything
still
else?
there.
Brain time.
I don't think it's brain time. I think brain time wants to go on that
Oh,
boat.
sure, makes sense. Then
So
I'll
we're
walk that
going to
around.
shoot his brain time at that back boat.
Okay, good.
And that goes off for
Ooh.
2d6.
Oh no. Please don't.
And that's 4 damage.
Okay, so we're still alive. Thank
Yep.
goodness.
Other brain time. If I get a 2 up, it's dead. And I do.
Oh no.
It takes 5 mortals.
And it won't matter if it blows up. So it's only got a little tiny circle, so we're good.
Okay, just looking to peel some resources here.
Oh no, for sure.
And then we've got this unit. We're going to fire the 2 incinerators over there, and we're going to fire all the storm. No, actually, I want to make the charge. So I'm actually not going to shoot them at all. And we're into the charge.
I was
time.
like, yeah, shoot them.
She's going to shoot her flamer into the troops.
Understood.
So it is going to be 2 shots.
Okay.
Anti-infantry 2+, so no
Well,
wounds.
never mind.
Okay. Drago's unit is going to charge there.
Understood. 6 inches will
which
do
is
it.
why I didn't declare the back squad.
Mm-hmm.
So what we want to do is we want to do as much of the gaming our charge as possible.
Gotcha.
So there, my models can no longer engage you,
Mhm.
can no longer base you. So we're just going to come this way, and we're going to pile into them, and we're going to fight them.
So how do you feel Grey Knight match up into guard? Like, because with all that indirect and stuff, I feel like you still have a really good chance, or
I think so. I played into guard the other day, actually,
Sure.
and was able to take it.
Oh,
The
nice.
indirect is not as nasty now as it used to be, because they
Sure.
just have less of it.
yeah, they got points increased, so it did shrink, which is we're grateful for.
And with Terminators and Armor of Contempt, if you really want it, and bringing guys back, it hurts, for sure, but it hurts at a rate you can, like, take.
Mhm.
So we're going to go here.
Yep.
And
Well, you roll like that.
is gonna hit them.
8 inches will do it.
There you go. So we're going to hit these guys in the center.
This is where I missed being able to spend 1 CP and fall back 6 inches.
Oh, yes. Yes, just run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Run away! Run away! So I do not have Sigil, but that's probably okay at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to charge both.
Yeah, you're getting.
Four?
Yeah,
four-
you should be
four.
there. Yeah,
Good.
you're right there. Yeah. I was gonna say, ooh.
Ooh, well, sketchy, but should be all right.
Yeah, we're up against the wall, so you're fine.
Yep, so it looks like 3 guys will probably fight in each direction.
Makes sense.
And that's going to be that. You do not have the CP to interrupt, so I don't need to really worry about that as much.
You're fun. Do you
All
want to
right.
charge back there?
If I could, I would, but I can't. So we're going to throw the whole Paladin unit into this 5-man.
Yep.
So that's going. I'm just going to roll half of it for now.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half guys, because I have
Gotcha.
9 Paladins. And there we go. We're going to hit that many. This is half of them. And then we're going to wound on 2s.
Oh, so brutal.
Yeah, they do hit hard. People say that Grey Knights don't. But
They
do.
really do.
4, 8, 12, 14 off the first half, if you want to take those invulns.
Yeah.
I'll swing the
I mean,
second.
they definitely, by just giving them all strength 6 weapons, and 2 damage is so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just great.
Okay.
That'll do the squad.
That'll do the squad.
For sure. There's so many fails.
So we are going to do Drago's unit.
Okay.
So we're going to not get a ton of guys into your troops here, but enough that hopefully it sends the right message.
It sends the right message. I'll just switch sides with you.
And the message is, we don't tolerate none of this rapscallionry.
Yep.
So it looks like it's going to be 3 guys in there.
Xenos have to go.
And then everyone else is going to go into these Skyweavers.
Yep.
So hitting there.
Okay.
So Drago first, because he's a cool dude. So they're Terminators, which means they get lethal hits on the charge.
Oof.
So Drago hitting on 2s with lethal hits, and wounding on 2s because he's strength 8. That is going to be just 2 wounds.
Okay, and this is going here?
Yep, and they're 3 damage apiece.
Okay, 4 up, so we
And
watch them just die.
There were like 6 other guys staring at him, ready to take their shot.
Drago took care of business. There was no need for them.
Drago goes to the front of the queue for a reason. 3 guys swinging into your troops.
There you go.
Hitting on 3s with lethal 6s and wounding on 2s.
Okay, ooh, that's a lot of 6s.
It's a decent amount, but let's see how many more we can put down. That is going to be 7 saves on the unit.
Okay, oof. 7 saves.
7 saves. Okay, just get 2.
There you go. Yep, so we'll just clack and clack.
There you go. And we are going to consolidate towards the objective.
Of course.
Which is going to wind us
Harlequins
up.
always holding hands.
Something like that. Putting a big fat block of OC on that objective.
Wonderful.
So swinging into the Void Weaver
Yep.
from that unit up top. It's going to be 3 Terminators.
Okay.
With their lethal hits. So that's going to be no lethals, but at least some amount of hits.
Yep.
And then wounding on 4s.
4s?
4s, strength 6.
Oh. Okay.
So just 2 if you fail
Oh,
both.
you're in the boat.
Yep, into the boat.
Okay, don't fail.
You failed 1. So you are down to 2.
Okay, yep.
2 Terminators going into... these are all the same because you don't care about the...
Yep, we don't care about AP.
You don't care about the AP. So this is the Librarian and the other 2 Terminators. And they all get lethal hits, which is pretty slick.
Mm-hmm.
And then wounding you on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So that's going to be 6 saves on that unit.
When you say that unit, you mean the boat or the troops?
The troops.
Okay.
All right.
He loved it. Only one guy went down.
Only one guy went down.
Okay, perfect. I'll go run around then. Start changing the dice around.
Alrighty. So that is going to be my turn. You're going to score another 10 because you will flip this objective at the end of your turns.
Yep.
But I did kill 2 units on objectives. And did this have a character in it? I don't believe it did. So I killed 2 units. So that is going to be a 5 on overwhelming force. And I'm going to get a 3 on behind enemy lines for my Calidus.
So 8 points.
So 8 points. And I'll go up to 2 CP.
Okay. 8 points there. I'm going up to... You're going up to 2 CP.
Yep. And this is top of 5.
That is correct. We are in the final turn, people.
In the final turn.
There we go. And then if I can get my thing to work. Come on. There we go. Turn 5. What can we do? Can we make it happen?
Battle
Okay.
shock test for that Void Weaver. See if it, when it falls back, if it dies.
Yep.
I imagine it's falling back.
Oh, it didn't
then
even
it will
care.
not die.
It didn't even care.
Did not.
Okay, perfect. So you're locked in combat right now. So there.
Correct.
We're going to draw cards.
That's probably a good idea.
For some reason, it seems like the thing to do. Behind enemy lines. Well, that
And you ditched Overwhelming Force last turn, I imagine?
Yes, yes. For another CP, so that reminds me I'm at 3.
So behind enemy lines and deploy teleport homers means that this one cheeky little model can in fact score you 8 points.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
He can do that, but he can't kill my one guy. So there's the...
There's the conundrum.
That's the thought.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's kind of... well, 8 points is worth it over killing a one model.
Yes, probably.
So, okay, so we'll figure out the next part. Okay, I need to look. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our boys all the way over here while you're locked in combat. Ah! Oh, shoot, don't crush it.
Yep.
And we'll just be outside of engagement range so that we can shoot you. We will spend a CP to do feign retreat.
Sounds good.
Over here so that they can still charge and shoot and whatever. So we're down to 2.
Do I want to miss?
Or 1, I mean?
Probably not. I think I have enough Terminators that 5 shots is not really gonna punch through.
I gotcha.
I could miss because you're on the objective. Yeah, I'll miss. It's fun. I like missing.
I had a feeling. You make me spend CP.
Yeah.
I was like setting up a beautiful thing. You saw it and you're like, nah, we're not playing.
Yep. So I believe that I am at, what, 30 primary? Because I got 10, 10, 10.
Yeah, because you're going to... Well, yes, you got 10, 10, 10.
10,
so,
10, 10. And
yep.
then some amount on secondaries that is more than 0.
Yep. So that's where we got to figure out at the end here. But okay, so that's taken care of. That jumped away. That kind of stinks because I bet you're outside of 18. Yes. What a sad day.
Missed.
Miss. Okay, so he passes battle shock, which was good, but they're already in combat. Fire the pistols in combat, so we're fine there. I guess we're just gonna do teleport homers over here, and we'll just do that because it's what we do. And then we'll just let her get me 8 points. So we'll just throw that up.
Get 8. I assume you're gonna go try and cap my Calidus.
Where's Calidus?
Over there.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do a little bit of stuff because now I don't care about primary.
Yep.
I can move
This
wherever
is
I
turn
want.
5.
I got a flamer to deal with, so we'll just come over here. And I know she's -1 to be hit, so I don't have any other reason to go after her, but we'll try.
Yep.
What the heck? If you fire Overwatch, you fire Overwatch.
Yes.
I'm fine with it. Because in this case, you know what they're doing. They're coming up close. They got 8
They're
inches
coming to go give her a little what for. She does fight first, but
we're gonna try to
she
shoot
has
her.
precision.
Yeah, well, we'll try to shoot her first. So that's the
Pass
plan.
some invulns.
Okay, let's go ahead and we'll start with the shuriken cannons.
Question mark is: do I want to rapid ingress?
Yes, that's your question. Do you have? Yep, you have a CP.
Yep,
so.
I have a CP and I have a unit in reserves.
You do.
I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I need to right now.
Okay, perfect. Understood. So then we're going to grab our 6 shots, firing from that, and -1 to be hit.
No -1 to be hit.
Not on her?
Not on her. She's
Oh,
not
that
upset.
person lied to me at that tournament.
She seems like she should, and I keep feeling like I'm wrong for saying it, but I'm pretty sure she does not have stealth.
T3?
T4.
Oh, she's tougher than my elves.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
There we go. And she
AP1?
is a 4-up invuln with 4 wounds. She is not that hard to kill.
Well,
She's
2
a little
damage.
harder than that, so she's down to 2.
No worries. We will go ahead and shoot 3 shuriken pistols at her first.
Sounds good.
I don't know why I'm re-rolling that. We're
Yeah,
not.
don't
re-roll that. Don't re-roll that.
fusion.
Stop it. No, we're not. Yep.
Okay, she's good on that. And then we have some fusions.
Yep. Now
Okay,
we
elf
definitely need
reroll.
it. Oh.
No hits. You have to charge her. Woo! Calidus fight first.
Oh my god! I'm just shaking my head. Okay, so from there, we got 2 fusion pistols and a character over there, so it should be 3 fusion pistols firing into that little squad.
Sounds
Purple will be the character.
Yep, hits on 2s.
Everybody hits, so we're good
Everybody
there.
hits, and wounds on strength
Strength 9.
9. So wounds on 3s.
Okay.
I'm toughness 5.
Okay. Well.
Okay. 2 saves.
AP 4.
AP 4. So just 4-up invulns or death. That is, I chose 1 death.
1 death.
1 death, which I don't know, if death is the right option. But that's what I chose.
And then we'll shoot 2 prismatics because it's not blast into combat. -1 to hit. Doesn't matter.
Yep. And then wounding on 2s, right? It's
There we
strength a
go.
lot.
Yep. Strength 12.
So again, we're going to take 4-ups or death. And again, one of my guys chose death. Not sure if that is what I would have
And
picked.
then, yeah, that's not sure if I would. Yep, so then we're re-rolling that, so everything hits, and 2 exploders.
Yep, hits on 4s, right?
Yep. Yes, you still actually take that back. So,
Yes, 'cause
so
you
that
are
would be,
in
thanks for
combat.
reminding me. So then 4 hits with
I
the
think
blast.
you get 1 more because you had 6s.
Yep, either way, we got it. And 1 re-roll here.
Yes.
Okay, nothing happens.
And I am obscured from him, so it's going to be 2-ups, and we're all good.
All good for days. Okay, so then all of that stuff happened. I don't know why. We're just going to charge because it's fun.
Yep, come on in. The water is fine. I'm not going to kill the whole unit, but it would be very funny if I did.
Okay, they're in. We got that. We're going to...
Yep, sounds good to me.
And then let's see. All the other stuff's already going to happen, so you get a fight before me.
Yes.
So there you go.
So we're going to choose... what combat do I want to go first? Well, she has fight first.
Yeah.
They don't, so I'm going to swing with the fight first.
Makes sense.
So 5 attacks. Do you have a character in that unit?
We do.
All right, we're going to try and precision him.
Okay.
So lethal hits and wounding on 3s. 2 saves on your character man.
How much damage?
2 each.
Oh, so this is a thing.
Yeah, that's good. She
Okay, 4 ups.
She is quite good at it.
She was excellent at it.
Ka-chunk.
Okay, so character's gone. So
Calidus with their poison blades doing the work.
then we're gonna fight over here.
So that is an existing combat.
Oh,
So you
that's-
do have to go
No,
with that
I don't
unit
like it.
next.
I want to go.
I'm
over there.
sorry. Terminators will get to swing
Dang it!
before
I
you.
hate
They
it when you
hit.
know your rules.
Bang.
How dare you, sir? Okay, so 4 attacks each.
Okay.
Yep. So there we go.
Yep. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay.
yep, this should probably get her. She's at 2.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I like throwing dice more than changing cameras.
Oh, of course. I mean, who doesn't, right?
But thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
So we're looking at 3s.
3s.
And you have to go through my save the old-fashioned way because that character went down.
Yep.
The strength.
We are +1 to wound on the charge as Harlequins.
That's pretty
But
damn
we're
good.
strength 4.
So that would be 3s.
Okay, so that was our reroll.
So 3s. Let's see if my Calidus can hang on.
Yeah, the dev wounds would have been nice, but we're not going to be worried about that.
The dev wounds would have killed her, but I do think you're probably
there would have been a lot of dev wounds. Yeah.
enough for her to die,
There
and
you
that
go.
is enough.
Yep,
She
'cause-
took 2 damage off the shuriken cannon.
Yep.
So
Okay,
if you wouldn't
perfect.
mind handing me my
Your lady.
my Calidus.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, perfect. So that is really everything I did my turn,
I'm
right?
going to punch you over there.
No, that doesn't exist.
No, that doesn't exist. 2 into the Void Weaver.
Yeah.
No lethal hits anymore because I did not charge.
Okay.
So we are looking at 0 wounds.
Ooh.
And then into the other unit. Not rolling so hot. There are 4 saves on the, what looks like the 3 guys left. Something like that.
3 guys left, 4 save, 2 save, 1 guy's only left.
And I think that's the Troop Master.
Yeah. So it's just the Troop Master who's right there, and then
Oop, there's 1 guy left. He's the
1 guy left. We know who he is.
Go punch me.
There we go. So 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Eldari reroll.
Yep. Strength.
4 AP2.
And
1 damage.
no longer +1 to wound because you are no longer part of a troop unit.
That's a terrible
You
thing
also
you're doing to me.
didn't charge.
We didn't charge at all,
Yes,
so it doesn't
so
matter.
5.
But we got this thing.
And you have the Eldar reroll. 1
Hey,
wound. What's
1 wound.
the
AP2.
AP2, so 4 up. Damage.
Take that 1 damage.
Oh yes, I will. I can't stop you.
There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna go pick up some models real quick, and then we're going into the bottom of turn 5, where we watch you score probably lots of points.
Hopefully. So let's draw some cards. I go up to 2 CP, and we are going to get Assassination and Extend Battle Lines. Well,
I've been killing a lot of my characters. There's still 1 on the table, though.
That is the hope.
2 on the table.
There's 2 even, and one of them's in combat with me. So we are going to spend 1 to auto pass his Battle Shock, because Extend Battle Lines does require it.
Mm-hmm.
What I could do is the funniest maneuver known to man, where I surround him 3 inches on all sides with a unit, and just say, stop existing. And I'll get my Assassinate that way. I am also in combat with him, so that's probably okay.
That's probably likely.
I just need to make sure that I get my 15. That one is sticky. This one has a million dudes on it.
That reminds me. So where are we at? Oh, we score at the end of your turn.
I score at the end, so I will get a 15 here.
Yeah, I don't see how I stop you.
No. So that objective is sticky. I'm going to stay in combat with you, so I'm going to try and melt you down in combat. But I am also going to tell this guy to stop resisting. So he's going to leave. I'm going to take his Battle Shock because I'm planning to deep strike onto the objective.
If I had 2 CP, I could at least heroically intervene you.
Oh. You could. Fugan, I don't want to mess with him. He seems pretty cool. And we're going to drop 3 inches away, completely surrounding your model.
Oh, you really want to kill her.
Yes.
You're just here to kill this lovely creature.
Yes.
I feel like I played her pretty well. She's slippery as heck to get, you know. I had multiple games where people just gave up trying to kill her because she's like, I scoot this way, I scoot that way.
Killed a net 1 in this unit, so I need 10 models. So that is the ring. Please,
You're just the ring of death.
Please do not leave. There is no room on the other side of the wall within an inch, so you got to stay. And all the flamers and whatnot are going to shoot you.
Yep.
And yeah, please stop existing. 3-inch stop. We're going to move him over just to see that Void Weaver.
Sure. Just
to do some brain blasting. So first brain blast into the Voidy.
Okay.
And that's going to do 2d6.
Oh gosh.
And do 9 damage to the Void Weaver.
That'll be that one. Okay. Let's just have fun and see if he kills everyone around him. Nope. And it's only 1 mortal wound. So
then we will sit there and try and... Oh, we're going to res a guy first off.
Yeah, just do that. Why not? Here, I'll bring it over. Yep.
Bink.
Perfect.
And then we're just going to shoot your guy.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to shoot your lad.
Oh, no.
Drago trying to get the glory kill for himself.
Oh, sure.
2s and 2s. There's going to be 2 saves on your 3-up invuln.
So we'll pass 1 automatically.
Sounds good.
And then we'll see what we can do. We're just going to throw dice on the floor to create suspense. We pass.
All right. The incinerators. That's going to be 8 shots. And this is going to wound you on 2s. And that's going to be 6 wounds, please. If you want to just take
I'll just use these.
Let's see if we can get him. See if we can get him. Oh, he's down to 1. All right, that's okay. I've got some storm bolters ready for him. It looks like 4 can see him.
Okay.
So we are going to try and gat him up with the storm bolters.
No, Mr.
See if we can get Mr. Solitaire. I think he would have a bad time next turn, though.
Yeah. That's not where we want to play.
Surrounded by a big beefy wall of Silverman.
Yep.
Okay, why don't you...
People usually pay for that kind of stuff.
That's true, though.
Okay, 3-ups. Can I be really annoying for no other reason just to be annoying?
And the answer is no. That Solitaire does go down to the patented Haka circle of Silverman 3 inches surrounding him.
Yep, there you go.
And you get to swing there, and then I'll fight and try and kill your last character.
On 2s.
Seems pretty good.
And then on 5s and 6s.
Yep. And then you get a free elf.
There you go.
Elf in safety.
Can we take one with us?
You do. You kill a Terminator.
Woohoo!
they are going to pile into you and just
go ahead and finish them.
take a big old, hopefully, chunk out of crime.
What's this
So
going to
swing
happen?
with the character as well. So 3s and then 2s.
Oh, the brutality of it.
Oh yes, Grey Knights do not tolerate any Xenos scum.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Okay, the dice are just so fickle. There we go. Done.
Yep, and that's going to drop him. So I will get Assassination for 5, Extend Battle Lines for 5, and a 15 on Primer, which you've already marked down.
Yep. So that's going to be 10 there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that was an amazing turn. Before I move on to the final stuff, if you're new here, you're watching, hit the like, hit the sub, hit that bell icon, check out the affiliate links below, and where can they find you?
You can find us over at the Art of War 40k. We have a YouTube channel, Art of War 40k, where we do battle reports like this as well. And we have a service called the War Room, where we post up all of our learning content, all of our videos like that. We post up two additional stream games every week. There's a 3-day free trial, not in the description down below, what I'm used to saying, but at thewarroom.vhx.tv. If you want to check that out, you can get your list submission in for Fix My List, which is a weekly show where we fix viewer submitted lists.
For sure.
In our Discord, get access to a global community as well. So think about checking it out.
And as someone who's tried out the War Room, I've learned a lot from it. There's great information in there. So if you're even at all thinking you want to improve your gameplay, these guys know what they're doing.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on so much.
Oh, for sure. It's been amazing.
Yep, this has been a very fun
I
game.
can at least say I scored 70 points.
That's right.
That was, but no, I knew the cards were kind of written. I still have no idea how to deal with the Grey Knights.
They're very tough to handle. They don't play like any other game of 40k, really.
They don't play fair, which I like.
They do, yeah. They don't. And then also they can just at any point, oh, you overextended, sweet. 30 Terminators drop and charge you because Drago drops 6 inches away. One of them drops and rapid ingresses and walks up and charges. And
oh yeah,
you can definitely catch people out that way. But you have great objective control, great secondary scoring, and it pays off in points.
It looks like an amazing army to me. Well, either way, we'll see you next time. We're going to have our 30K on Monday and our Kill Team this Wednesday. Come check them out. And don't forget, we're having our monthly giveaways. We're doing a Kill Team box this next month. To get involved, subscribe to the channel, join our Discord.